Starting group for the visitors. Wagner for three. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, and when Wagner is hitting from deep, the floor opens up for everyone else. Nice triple.
Pass to Chanchar. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Wagner. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Chanchar. And here's Doncic. And there it is for him.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Inside. Here's De Silva. And he buries his first look.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got his second bucket on the night.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Second chance shot, and it's good on the lay-in.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to De Silva. Clock at 6. Wagner outside. From downtown. Connects from downtown. Wagner's got 6.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Doncic with the bucket. 6 points for him.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Fades away. Count the basket. De Silva's got his second basket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. Here's Schroeder. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 19 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Releases. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Dragic outside. To the right side. Chalk up 2 there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
We've got Washington, and it's De Silva in at the power forward position. Out left to the wing. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Dragic. Tries it from 16. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Now here's Washington. No points yet. Now Hartenstein. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. So both teams making some changes here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Washington passes to Wagner. Back to Washington. Shoots. Kept alive. Carries the 7-footer. Hartenstein's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
A minute 35 left to play in the first half. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 10 games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're currently in 4th place. A solid spot to be in late in the year. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And he lobs it up top.
And how about the hops on Wagner? Excellent job recognizing and finishing off the alley-oop.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Now here's Schroeder. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. That shot off the mark.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
To the inside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Back to Wagner. And here's Schroeder outside. Hits the trifecta. Schroeder's got 5 points.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
Here's Doncic for 3. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up by 3. And we'll return shortly.
I know we're always impartial, but are either of you guys pulling for a favorite here?
Well, as long as someone wins, I'm happy.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
He's imposed.
Appreciate you joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Takes a three. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Schroeder passes to Wagner. Three-pointer. Doncic grabs the miss. Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Here's Chanchar. Doncic outside. Puts up a deep three. Unable to get that one. Shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Schroeder passes to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Let's go with a three. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Doncic. 17 points in the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Schroeder passes to Wagner. Here's De Silva. And here's Schroeder outside. No good. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
Wagner outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Minute 32 left in the third. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
.116 left in the third. Hartenstein with a screen on Dragic. Great look, but off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. No one covering.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
.16 seconds left in the third quarter. Defended by Dragic. He shoots it. 4 on the clock. They get it again. Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Hartenstein a screen. Inside, pass to Washington. Here he goes. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Washington's got his first points of the night.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You got to play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Washington. Launches a three. The shot no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Dragic outside. Here's the three. He can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Now here's Wagner. He's covered closely. Here's Washington. Here's Hartenstein. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. A minute 15 left in the fourth. Wagner, he's open. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And they doubled up Doncic. From outside the arc, drops in the three. Doncic has got 26.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
They needed that hoop from Wagner. Nothing phases him.
Doncic with it. Schroeder with a rebound. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Wagner, left side. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
With the big-time and one, this is now a 2-possession game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. There's 42 seconds left in the game. They set the pick. Wagner for three. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And look at Franz Wagner, proving he can deliver down the stretch.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he nails it.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Wagner inside. Money.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
To tie it up. And he drills the triple. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Now Doncic. Fires for 3. Oh, bangs home the 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drives. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
Here's Larkin, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Şengün. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The balance, the focus, Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Pass to Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. Jacks up a three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. First quarter, just over a minute played. Şengün with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. Pass to Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Traps in the tray. Giannis has got 5 now.
Man, it's good seeing Antetokounmpo knock these down. Love seeing him extend his range.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Larkin. And the rejection by Giannis. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 7.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Pass to Biberovic. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 7. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Korkmaz. Şengün with a screen on Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Şengün with it. Korkmaz kicks to Şengün. Such a wide open look.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ulabai. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Pass to Kalathis. Charalampopoulos. Şengün covering. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. D right on him. 4-on-3 break. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up 1. And we'll be back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Larkin can't get it to go. Inside, uncovered. Pass to Papanikolaou. Right wing. From 18 feet away. Not going to go that time. Here's Korkmaz. No scoring in this one. Here's Larkin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
Antetokounmpo passes to Papanikolaou from the arc. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Korkmaz. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Korkmaz has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Dorsey. To the inside. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Drills it from outside. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So it's the visitors now, trailing by 2. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Here's Sapahi. No good on the 3. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Well, most coaches will tell you, you need scoring in the paint to be successful. Here are some big men around the league that have been providing plenty of that over the last month. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He is so polished offensively in the low post. I mean, even when the defense collapses, he's got guys all around, and he finds a way to put the ball in the basket.
And you know, that's the thing. Operating in traffic is essential if you're going to be effective in the paint. And composure is essential as well. He doesn't get rattled easily, and that's why he's at the top of the list.
And a missed layup. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Biberovic. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Here's Sapahi. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Kalathis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Out left to the wing. Here's Biberovic. No good on the triple. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by a point. It's time now to go courtside as we send. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
New topic. And that's a halftime wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Biberovic, and he banks in the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26. You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Kalathis gets the bucket.
And Antetokounmpo is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Burns you with his scoring and passing ability.
to the left wing. Here's Şengün. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. And you take a look at this home team. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. For three. Hits it from three-point range. He has 5.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Larkin looking it over. Here's Bibanovic. Drops in the layup for 2.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Papanikolaou. From deep, Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't drop. Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Yep, it counts.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Calathes gets the bucket.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
They set the pick. Here's Sapahi. Misses the chippy right there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
To the paint. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
There's a minute left to play here in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
5 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball. Osman's got his second basket of the night.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
.15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Calathes, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Calathes has got 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off, and we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 4. And coming up is... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ring shot on the way. Korkmaz grabs the miss. The ball really well in this game, 58%. Nice shot by Larkin.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kelly Zeikis. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
To the wing right side. Here's Larkin. Nails it from the high post. Larkin's got 4 points this quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Lets it go. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
Good on the second free throw. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Şengün. Here's Larkin. Out to the wing. Into the lane.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Giannis inside.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Pass to Larkin. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Şengün. Count the basket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Giannis. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Larkin. There's a screen. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Driving to the basket. With the second effort. Pass to Papanikolaou for the 3. It's good from beyond the arc. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Over to the wing to tie it up. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Here's Larkin. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Against contact, Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
With the step up. Outside, Antetokounmpo, just 4 to shoot. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Here's Sapahi. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Giannis. Money.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And the home team has possession. To the left side wing. Here's Larkin. This one for 3. That one, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Giannis. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Biberovic. That shot, no good. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
From outside the arc. No good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
And that one's good, Biberovic. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining.
Some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Wagner, and he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
Outside Mills. Pass to Exum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And it's Wagner missing. Up top, Giddey with the drive. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Back to Wagner. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Landale, the layup off target.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Pass to Wagner. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wagner's got 7 points. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Giddey passes to Ingles. Back to Giddey. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Giddey's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Coach, the ceiling seems very high for Franz Wagner. He's shown improvement year after year.
He has, Brian, and he's already so polished offensively. He's got great footwork, great touch, and at his age, I think it's the patience he plays with that really stands out.
Outside Schroeder. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And there's the screen. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Exum outside. Back to Giddey.
Come get it, come get it.
Landale with a screen. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's De Silva. Ingles defending. De Silva with the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Exum outside. Schroeder against Mills. From deep, Giddey sinks the tray. Give him 8.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
To the wing, right side. Wagner outside, pulls it with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Wagner's got 11 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Schroeder against Mills. Here's Giddey. Sinks that one from the post.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Now here's Wagner. 11 points in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dante Exum.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Up 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's De Silva in at the power forward position.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Bonga. And he buries his first look.
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
On the wing, Green. To the inside. Washington grabs the miss. Here's Bonga. Pass to Washington. And he lobs it up. Here's the break. It's intercepted. Here's De Silva. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And, Coach, about halfway through the season now, players starting to feel the wear and tear, it would seem.
Yeah, but, Brian, I think it's even more mental than physical. It's the preparing for games every night, competing against the best players in the world. It takes a toll on everybody, players, coaches. You've just got to bring great energy and enthusiasm every night.
Now here's Washington, yet to see a basket. Here's De Silva, pass to De Silva, Washington outside. Hartenstein with a screen on Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hartenstein against Baines. Hartenstein, no good. It's gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Simmons. Over Washington. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Simmons has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Josh Giddey third.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Simmons has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Wagner. Wagner against Green. And the shot goes down. Wagner's got 15.
Well, Wagner can be a scoring machine, especially when his team is doing a good job of getting him looks.
Here's Landale. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And that comes off the assist by Green. 1:20 left in the second period. Wagner for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Wagner's stretching it out. We don't see him take many shots out there.
Outside, Green. Exum outside. Pass to Landale. Up top, Giddey. 10 points for him. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Now here's Schroeder. Now Wagner. Down low. Out to Schroeder. This one for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Outside Giddey. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
And next, a look at. That's it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. When you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Patrick Mills. Joe Ingles is out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Pass to Wagner. Outside Schroeder. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. Schroeder's got 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Ingles. Exum outside. It's Giddey on the wing. They set the screen. Back to Exum. The 3. No good that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Schroeder. Here's Wagner. Ingles defending. With the fadeaway. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder. 17 points in the game.
Well, he's a three-level scorer. That's what Wagner can do.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And already halfway through the year, let's see how the West is stacking up. You take a look at the home team. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Landale. Pass to Giddey. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
From the stripe. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Outside Giddey. Landale with a screen. 3-pointer. And it's Giddey with the 3. Giddey's got 21 points in the game. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Pass to De Silva. He's guarded by Exum. Schroeder with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's De Silva. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Outside, Green. Exum outside. Back to Green. Puts up a deep 3. The shot off that time.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And the free throw, no good. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Green, the pass to Simmons. Now here's Baines. Exum outside with the floater, and it's good on the layup.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Schroeder, a screen on Green, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Washington outside. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end.
Here's Hartenstein. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's Bonga missing. Green, the pass to Simmons. Launches it from deep. And that's not going to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They're up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Mo Wagner is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Washington, and it's Bonga in a shooting guard. And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Hartenstein a screen. Goes up on the wing, and that's off the glass and in.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And it's Thibault missing. Here's Bonga. He takes it in. Drills it from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to De Silva. And here's Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. From the left block. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. That free throw good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Wagner, the pass to Schroeder. There's the triple. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
To the paint. Here's Landale. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to De Silva. Now Wagner. Outside Schroeder. There's the three. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Ingles. And he can't bank that one in. Gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Wagner. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Giddey with a double team. Clock at 6. Back to Wagner. The three is up. He's off on that one. Mills, the pass to Giddey. Schroeder comes with a double team. For 3. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to De Silva. Now here's Wagner. Mills with the double team. To the inside. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
So Taylor Jenkins will call a timeout here. Guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, what determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
Both free throws good from Giddey. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. So Taylor Jenkins will call a timeout here. Your thoughts, guys?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Here's Mills. From deep. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Takes a 3, and it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
From deep 3-point land. It's not going to go for him. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
We've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Doncic outside. Hands it from downtown.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And it's Luka with the rebound. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giannis. It's good from the top of the key.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Now, here's Doncic. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And the shot goes in.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Pass to Chanchar. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here is Doncic. The three. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 6 points.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Here's Chanchar. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Doncic outside. They set the pick. Lets the three fly. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses from close range.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Doncic outside. The tray hits the three-point bomb. He's got 12.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He has 6. Yep, that one goes.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Chanchar. 6-point game. Back to Doncic. Puts up a 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Hands the 12-footer. Giannis has got 10 points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Leading by 7. And we'll be back with you. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Pass to Calathes. Now Antetokounmpo. Rocket 6. Out to the right wing. Charalampopoulos. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Outside Dragic. Fades away. No good on the shot.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Here's Calathes. Still scoreless. Misses the baby hook. Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. Pass to Chanchar. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Antetokounmpo. Nice touch on the bank shot. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
There's a screen. The three for Doncic. No good that time. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Dragic. And too long on the shot. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Doncic. And he drops it in from the low post. 17 points in the game.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around. And Luka...
You got to be kidding.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Doncic. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Throws it up high. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. With 1 on the clock. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up 5. And now thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Power rankings weren't big when you guys played, were they, Kenny?
No, they were not. But you know what? It's big. Shaq's.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the home team.
They've had the hot.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Pass to Calathes. Down low, here's Papanikolaou. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. Second, Luka Doncic.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Going inside, and the shot is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Antetokounmpo. And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. Coathis grabs the board.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Doncic passes to Chuncho. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. No basket for the 7th time in 15 attempts this game.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
It's good. He has 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Sinks the triple.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Pass to Giannis. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Chuncho. Covered by Giannis. Doncic outside. Doncic knocks in the 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Giannis right side. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 16. He's off on that one. Charalampopoulos misses from short range. Outside Dragic. Nikolic. Count it. Good.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Kalaitzakis. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
We know that Luka's a three-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. That's good from Antetokounmpo. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Here's the teardrop. Giannis grabs the miss. Hitting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Chalk up 2 there.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Pass to Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Now Doncic, count it. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Inside, here's Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the home team has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Doncic way outside. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Pass to Papanikolaou. Giannis left side. Lets it go from 14. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Giannis outside. Here's Kalathis. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris...
NBA games tomorrow as the league comes to a halt for Election Day, Grant.
Oh, yes, B.A. A good cause to pause, amplifying the importance for all who are capable getting to the polls and making sure our voices are heard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And the basket is good.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Baberovic. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Diaz. They set a pick. 6 to shoot. Pass to Aldama. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Baberovic. From outside the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Larkin. And it's all from three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Diaz. Launches it. It's rebounded by Şengün. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Larkin. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Pass to Diaz. For 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Larkin to the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Rubio against Şengün. The shot by Rubio, no good. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. There's the double team with Rubio. Pass to Korkmaz. Off the mark there with a 3. Shooting about 43% since tip-off. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Garuba. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. And Baverovic gets it to go.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Now here's Rubio. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Up 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here's Larkin. Gets the 3 to fall.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And he converts the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Larkin. Here's the 3. Rubio with the rebound. Here's the pick. Shot from 12. Drained it for 2 points. It's a tie ball game.
And just a great job out of the pick and roll. Thousands of those opportunities for Ricky Rubio. He knows what to do.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Larkin. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. Larkin's got 5.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
The shot by Rubio, no good. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got his first basket of the night.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Rubio looking around. It's rebounded by Şengün. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Osman passes to Larkin. Goes up from the top of the key. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Up top, Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Larkin drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
There's a screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. On Friday, they'll take on Ben Simmons. Then on Sunday,
what a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season.
What we saw last season, they really made an effort to get every man in the paint, and that forced guys to try and shoot over them. That's where you get huge block numbers.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Baberovic. Fires from the wing. Aldama grabs the board. Shooting around 50% in the game so far. And the 3 off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Baberovic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Baberovic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Really left him alone that time.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Korkmaz passes to Osman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Baberovic from 12 feet. And he gets it to go. Baberovic has got 8 points. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up by 6. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the visiting team.
How have they?
That does it for half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Pass to Larkin. They grab their own miss. Baberovic can't get it to go. And here's Aldama. Here's Diaz. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Diaz has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Out to the right wing. Here's Baberovic. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul of the game. Tries a 3 off the inbound. On target from range. 6 points for him.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Lets a three fly. Connects from downtown.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People paid to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Here's Larkin. He has 7. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Diaz. He's got 11. Over to the left wing. Back to Aldama. Pass to Diaz. Shot from the wing. It's good. Diaz has got 7 now in this quarter.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Larkin. Pass to Baberovic. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. 2 points. That one goes. Larkin's got 9. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Shoots from the line. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's Larkin. 9 points in the game. Out to the wing. Fades. Baberovic can't get it to go.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Outside Rubio. From the arc. Drains the triple. 5 points in the game.
Three-point shot has always been part of Ricky's game. Consistency is what he struggles with.
20 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Larkin. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Rubio with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 5. Here's Fernandez. Garuba passes to Rubio. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Korkmaz. Şengün with it. Garuba on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blocked! And they recover it. That one falls. Shooting 52% from the floor so far. Now Hernan Gomez. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
No good on the free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Larkin. To the wing on the left. Here's Baberovic. And it's Diaz with the rebound. Pass to Aldama. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Diaz, that's good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Baberovic. Got a piece of it. Clock at 6. Off target from outside.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Diaz, that's good.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with the players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. To take the lead. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Şengün, the screen. Shot is up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Here's Diaz. Cash.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Baberovic. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And connects from downtown. And timeout called by Ty Lue. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
With the step back.
Almost converts despite the contact.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. So he gets them both.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
.29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Shot from 16. Aldama grabs a board. Pass to Diaz. It's good!
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win.
The new season is tipped off, Richard. How important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Wagner outside. Now here's Schroeder. Defense right on him. He can't hit that time. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Wagner with it. Five to shoot. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. Tries to the hoop. That one goes in.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thanks, David. And to Tacumbo. De Silva with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Giannis outside. To the middle. Releases. Kalathis, no luck.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Wagner on the wing. There's a minute 34 left in the first. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Timeout. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game and one that they didn't ignore.
Pass to Wagner. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Kalathis gets the bucket. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played, so they take the lead. He's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Now Washington to the paint. Here's Wagner. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 1. After And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Fader on the way. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Down low. Here's Bunga. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Bunga gets the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Pass to Papanikolaou. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 9.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's De Silva. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. De Silva's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. No good with the layup.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
Pass to Wagner. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Giannis with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. That one goes. Count it. Here's Schroeder. Still yet to score. Pass to De Silva. Wagner with it. Out left to the wing. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset. Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good.
And that is our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Calathis. To the wing on the left. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Wagner on the wing. Here's De Silva. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. De Silva's got his second bucket of the night. It has been sensational. 75% for the game. To the middle, just his first attempt. The shot is good off the backboard.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. That's good from Wagner on the assist by Schroeder. Wagner's got 5.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Wagner. He's got 5. Pass to De Silva. Antetokounmpo knocks it away.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Wagner. The shot will not fall.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Calathis kicks to Giannis. There's a good screen. Another miss by Giannis.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .119 left to play in the third. Pass to Calathis. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. 11 points in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
51 seconds left in the third. Right wing. Wagner with a screen for Washington. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
To the paint. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Inside. Here's Wagner. Off target with the jump hook.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Hartenstein is out there with Wagner. Then there's Washington. And it's Bonga in at the 2 guard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Into the lane. Here's Kelly Zykis. Three-pointer. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Wagner. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Wagner's got 4 this quarter.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's De Silva. Pass to Wagner. Here's Schroeder. And it's off from three-point range. And has been just uncontainable. 72%. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Wagner from long range. Coathis grabs the board. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From 10 feet out. He doesn't hit that one. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's De Silva, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
To the inside, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wagner. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this guy has ice water in his veins. Wagner coming through in a big way.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's the aggressiveness they want Wagner to have. Force the defender into a tough spot.
He hits both from the stripe. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Schroeder. Off target from 3-point range. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Wagner wide open. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a... All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So
playoffs on the horizon, Stan. How do you keep your players focused on the now?
Well, Brian, if you have an answer for that, I'd love to know, because I think all of us as coaches or as leaders of any kind, you're just trying to keep people in the moment the best you can, and it's not easy.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Diaz. Let's go with a three. They get it back. Hernan Gomez banked it in off the glass.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's Chanchar. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the 3-ball to go.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Picked by Aldama. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Fires the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Doncic. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Here's Diaz. "19-footer. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here's Doncic. He's got 5. From 6 feet away, and he buries his first look. Here's Diaz. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Into the lane. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:27 left now in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Six to shoot. The 3 is up. First shot won't go. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Aldama outside. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Rubio looking around. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Doncic outside from downtown. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Diaz. To the left side wing. And it's Rubio with the 3. Rubio's got 5. Now Doncic to end the run. He buries it from 3.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And that does it for the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Out to Rubio. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Garuba. Takes the 3. He can't hit that time. Inside. Here's Dragic. Off target with a jump hook. Here's Garuba. Defended by Dragic. Garuba, no good. Here's Chanchar. He had 9 points in his last time out. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. But, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
Pass to Dragic. Over Hernan Gomez. Dragic misses. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 9 points.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Dragic. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Garuba, no good.
It's the defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Dragic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, let's have a look at which team scored the most second chance points in the second half of the season.
Second half of the season, they've made a concerted effort to compete on the offensive glass, and you see it in the numbers.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half of basketball. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Aldama. Pass to Diaz. Up and over Doncic. No good there, off the double clutch.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Here's Chanchar. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Doncic from the arc. Doncic delivers from range.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Aldama outside from behind the arc. That one is off. Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Doncic. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Here's Diaz. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for rookie. And that's a wrap on.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And book it, Chanchar. Shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Pass to Diaz. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Diaz has gotten his second bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Doncic. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Doncic has got 15.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
And there's the screen. Here's Aldama. It's good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now let's look at the leaderboard, specifically rebounding and who has been crashing the glass over the last month. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Pass to Chanchar. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. Give him 8.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Aldama, no good.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First free throw is good. Dragic is checked in for Luka Doncic. And that's good as he hits both shots. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Chanchar. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's Dragic. Lays it up and banks it in.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Defended by Dragic. Back to Rubio. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now Rubio. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
To the middle. Over to the left wing. Pass to Chanchar. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. Chanchar's got 11 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And it's in, off the glass.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
And that's exactly what you need. Everybody, big and small, crashing the glass.
Puts up a 3. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerves to hit that shot.
What poise, what...
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hernangomez sets a screen. Rubio gets the 3 to fall.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
They set the pick. Covered by Rubio. Dragic left side over Hernangomez, and the basket by Dragic.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves, and if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. Altama grabs the board. Shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Here's Diaz. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Down low. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Here's Doncic. In the paint, Luka.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Here's Diaz. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Doncic.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Luka, get off me.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's Diaz, guarded by Doncic. Diaz, that's good.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
It's blocked, and he recovers it. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both good from the line that time.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Here's Diaz, guarded by Doncic. And, yep, it's good. Diaz has got 11 in the second half.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's Doncic. It falls! What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Here's Diaz. He connects!
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Doncic outside. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Diaz. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned